with me, I think I probably could have did more deals, and that's on me if I'm being honest, by not having a robust follow-up system. Because think about, because I was manually calling the numbers and calling these people that were, even submitted on my website, and I would call them right back, but then they don't answer. You get frustrated. But then again, it's just, the money's in the follow-up. So if you have, whether if it's like AI or if you have acquisitions or whatever, if you're following up constantly every day, it's going to be a time where they do respond, and then, hopefully it will lead to a deal. So that's why I feel like I could have probably lost some deals by not having a follow-up system.
Yo.
Dude,
Yo, what up, man? How's it going?
good, man. How y'all doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm Charlie, and this is my partner Gabe right here.
What up, bro?
What's good, man? How y'all doing today, bro?
Doing great, bro.
That's good. That's good. But yeah, appreciate y'all having me on, man. This is my first podcast, and definitely appreciate it. I like what y'all are doing, man. Keep going.
Appreciate it, bro. I really appreciate it.
How long you been in it?
About, I'll say February made about 3 years.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Are you all wholesale or what's your thing?
So I am all wholesale right now. I'm going all in on that. That's my main focus because I want to build a 7-figure wholesaling operation. So that's what I'm.
That's the move, bro.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So what are you doing? Agent outreach, or are you doing direct to seller?
So yeah, I'm doing direct to seller, but my main marketing source is PPC right now.
Oh, how's that go for you?
Yeah, how's PPC for you?
It's going well. I'm looking to build like a robust follow-up system, but I am working in a couple, I believe, doing it for about 2 months now, and I have some deals in escrow though. So
That's awesome, bro. So how many deals have you done so far in your whole wholesaling career?
So I always tell people it's not where I want it to be at because I know I started off slow, but right now I'll say about 10.
That's pretty good, bro.
Bad, bro. We've been going for a year now, and we're still pumping for one, bro. So
we're still dry.
Slow start, but hot finish. That's all.
Yeah.
Keep going, man. It took me 11 months to get my first deal.
That's exactly where we are right now. We're about 10, 11 months in.
Yeah.
Telling y'all can get it, man.
We're getting
it came through JVing with somebody. On that deal, I made 7,500. We JV'd on that deal, and I found him a buyer. So,
are you in a mentorship or any groups right now?
It's no mentorship right now. I do have guidance, from my associates from time to time. I am in the Pace Morby's creative group. But I haven't really formally introduced myself, which I'm planning to do to partner up with Sub-2 students nationwide and do deals. So
yeah, man, they're everywhere. We met one the other day, bro. Sub-2 has so many people in that community. Yeah. And they teach, from what I've heard, they teach everything, bro. Like you can get. I know they're like, I heard that their big thing is obviously like subject to and creative finance, but I've heard that you can learn anything in that group if you want.
That's very true. I know it's a Sub-2 student, at least one Sub-2 student. Dang, I can't speak. At least one Sub-2 student in each state, I believe, in the nation. At least one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but
that thing out.
Yes,
so
sir.
Are you full-time wholesaling? Or
yeah, I'm full-time I've been full-time for over a year. Yeah, been full-time.
Did you have a job you quit, or were you in school?
I did have a job I quit. It was early 2020 of February. I used to work at Five Guys, W-2, and part-time. And I just went in all on. I went in all on wholesaling and took a leap of faith. It was hard, man, because that summer and that fall, I wasn't really generating any money, revenue. I had, stuff to do, and I just, kept the faith, and I knew I was gonna get my first deal. So, just the basic faith,
Bro, listen, as long as you don't quit, bro, it's gonna come at some point.
It works. It's not like it's a scam. We figured out it works.
Yeah,
so you just keep going.
Yeah, I mean the proof is in the pudding every day. You're seeing people, normal people like us, get deals,
Yeah.
rip 20, 30, 40K assignment fee. It's, just, you just got to keep going and figure out how to get there. So
Yeah. What's the biggest fee you've done?
honestly, man, the biggest that I've done is really, really simple. It's 10K assignment fee. I'm still waiting on that one where I can get 30, 40K or higher. I
Yeah.
think it comes at the right deal and how you negotiate.
Oh yeah, bro. And you got
But
that thing deep too.
Yeah. So what kind of leads are you attacking right now? Do you do just absentee or?
see, with PPC, how it works is that you
Oh yeah,
invest.
you're all okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah, they come to your website and then they fill out on the form, your web form, why they're selling. And to be honest, PPC, even though I think it's the best source of marketing to get your first deal or the scale or whatever, it's a lot of people who are just calling you up to see what they can get for their house
Yeah.
or, you know, how much it's worth. But that doesn't matter. It's that one out of every 20 leads. So
Yeah.
I average one out of every 20 leads to get a deal or get a contract.
Okay, so let me ask you this: how is that process setting up your website?
Yeah.
So shout out to my guys. If you want to get involved in PPC or have a consultation call, hit up Gold Level. They're handling my PPC. They're digital marketing based company out in Phoenix, Arizona. They handle some of the top wholesalers in the nation, their PPC and their campaigns. So they did my website, long story short.
Okay, so you just told them like what to put on there, and they built it out for you.
Yeah, they asked me what designs I want. I'm actually going to do some rebranding probably within the next month or two because I feel like the logo that I have it's good, but it's kind of plain, and I want to take my branding to the next level. So I might, I'm gonna pay them obviously to rebrand some stuff. They're professionals at what they do, man.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
Interesting.
that's awesome. So it was pretty simple.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, now it does take time because they're really good at their job. So if you're looking to get a website made, I'll say about a month. You're looking at.
Okay,
So
all
yeah,
right.
actually one of my closest real estate partners. I actually referred him and his partner to Gold Level, and they're working on their website right now. So they're going all in on PPC next month. So.
Hey,
How much do you say you have to put into marketing each month for conversion? What is the price per conversion of a lead there?
So I would definitely have to look up the latest statistics on that because I don't want to give you any wrong info. But I say, like, if are you asking like how much am I spending
Yeah,
in ad?
for you, how much has it taken? How much does it take to put in before you can get something that turns into even just a contract?
Well, honestly, because I'm starting like at the barrier to entry, which is $3,000 a month. I say that if you're spending that type of money, which is not really a lot, I'll say maybe it takes at least maybe a month, maybe 2 months to get a contract that might lead to a deal being closed. But then again, if you're very versatile, if you know how to do more than wholesaling, if you know how to do novations or creative financing, you can get a deal way quicker because
Yeah.
you're more versatile and you're able to help this seller in other situations where other people can't. And so, with me, I think I probably could have did more deals, and that's on me if I'm being honest, by not having a robust follow-up system. Because think about, because I was manually calling the numbers and calling these people that were, even submitted on my website, and I would call them right back, but then they don't answer. You get frustrated. But then again, it's just the money's in the follow-up. So if you have, whether if it's like AI or if you have acquisitions or whatever, if you're following up constantly every day, it's going to be a time where they do respond, and then hopefully will lead to a deal. So that's why I feel like I could have probably lost some deals by not having a follow-up system. So
Yeah,
which
that was our biggest mistake at the beginning. Wait, how was tell if you can summarize it in a not 5 hour long story, how was your journey to that first one? Because that's the story that only happens once.
okay. So yeah, to be to make it as short as possible. Yeah, once I quit my job, I went all in. went all in wholesaling. I started doing a little bit of everything. Kind of agent outreach. I just didn't have the right way of going about it. Prop stream, it just wasn't working. That's why I don't use prop stream today, because there was a lot of outdated data.
Yeah.
And that and just really networking really got me my first deal. I think I found my JV partner at the time through like a Facebook group or something like that, and we just hit it off, And she said, "Hey, I'm working this deal in Seaford, Virginia, where I closed my first deal." And she said, "Hey, if you find me a buyer, we'll split 15K assignment fee." And my buyer was actually one of my real estate agents. Her and her husband, they're investors, and they bought it from us. It took it took a little minute to close, like maybe a month and a half. But once it closed, man, I knew it was real, and that's history.
That's it.
Yes, sir. That's it. So you made what, 7,500 off that deal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro.
Ring our bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something I want to incorporate, for like self motivation and stuff like that. But yeah.
I like it, dude. So
That's awesome.
I saw you texted. You guys were texting. What you said you got some land deals working in Atlanta?
Uh, yeah, I do as of right now. I don't know why I haven't been pushing it. Just been so worried about getting my other deals closed out and getting the funds for that. But I'm working with this one guy. He does have 5 acres in Atlanta, zone residential. So I mean, if you guys have builders or developers relationships, I can definitely send you all the information I have, and we can try to JV maybe.
Yeah, our coach does.
Yeah, we're working. So right now we're working for our coach.
Mhm.
His name's Alex Inman. You may have heard of him, maybe not, but he probably has a buyer for that.
Yeah,
he may.
He handles. He's been dispoing all our stuff. So
yeah, we're just taking it step at a time, because when we first started out, we were not going the right direction, bro. We would like call. The first thing we started to do was calling people who had recently sold if they wanted to sell their house.
I mean, everybody. I mean,
Yeah, no, I always talk about that. I'm like, if we didn't do that, then we wouldn't be where we are today, because we took action.
Yeah,
That was the only reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was, like you said, kind of compared to what you guys said. I was literally looking. See, I had the right way of going. I had the right model, but I didn't know what to do or how to talk to agents. My mom started out in the summertime, like 2020. We were driving around, neighborhoods, our neighborhood and other neighborhoods, and we were looking for sale signs. The problem was I was looking for sale signs that needed really no work, or stuff that was fully renovated. So if I had not put the same amount of time and energy into looking for stuff that was for sale that needed a lot of work, maybe, and had the right structure, maybe I could have got my deal faster. But hey, that's how I learned. And just following Jamil and Astro flipping, what they do in agent outreach, it helped me to see, dang man, I was on the right path, but I just didn't go about it the right way.
Yeah.
all it is.
That's exactly. You're just like slightly in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because I mean, that was our only issue. It's not like we couldn't work hard or we didn't think it worked or didn't want to do it. We just didn't do the right things necessarily, or didn't do the things the right way. And so hence we ended up with a coach, and now that was the biggest thing, was just a little bit of direction. That's why I think that sub 2 group, I don't know if you're already doing creative, but I know if you're not, that's about to change the way you work.
Yeah, I have one creative deal under contract. No, two creative deals under contract right now.
What are the terms of the best one?
Man, mobile. I got this mobile home seller finance deal. I already found a buyer. We're just
Wait.
Go ahead.
Mobile home
seller finance.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
We door knocked this lady, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We door knocked this lady who was in pre-foreclosure, and we got her as a lead, and because she had no idea what she was doing. But she said, did you get it sub 2, or was it?
No, so I got it seller finance. I was direct to seller on this guy.
Okay.
Payments.
Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, because we door knocked a lady and she said that somebody recently bought her mobile home creative finance.
Nah, this one is in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Okay. Okay. Definitely a different person.
Wait, so where?
That
What
would have been
markets?
what?
What markets are you working? Where are you?
Just all
Um,
over?
I don't want to be long-winded with actually the individual smaller sub markets. So I'm gonna say Ohio, Sacramento, literally the only part of California that I'm in. North Carolina, by far, I think it's the best market in the United States, arguably, and Virginia and Georgia. Those are really the top markets.
Interesting. And you range anywhere in those states, north to south, east to west?
No, not really. I just I
Um,
definitely. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
oh, you're good. I was just asking if you have main counties and cities for it.
Oh yeah, for the states that I'm working with. Okay, so if it's California, my PPC campaign, that's Sacramento. If it's
Yeah.
Ohio, that's Akron, Dayton, Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland, now
Oh,
Toledo, um, North Carolina. The bigger markets, and then you got Jacksonville, Wilson, which I recently added, Elizabeth City, Virginia, all of Virginia, really. But really, I want my area to be targeted, which is a 757. I don't know if you've heard of Virginia Beach or Norfolk,
yeah, that's
Portsmouth.
where my mom used to live.
Oh, Virginia Beach. Oh, wow. Hey.
Wait, where do you stay at? Are you over there in Atlanta?
Yeah, Portsmouth, Virginia.
Oh, you live in Virginia. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. That's where I have the most buyers. That's where I have the most connections. As of right now. So
That's pretty sick. So you wait, are you like wholesaling beach homes?
you said beach homes?
Beach house.
Uh, not not right now. I'm the opportunity was presented. If it was a good deal, you can wholesale anything for real if it's a
Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. It was a house in Corolla, North Carolina, like about a year and a half, 2 years ago, that I was working with. Honestly, I wasn't that good at talking to sellers, so maybe a deal was there. I just didn't know what I was doing, but it was one of a kind, man. It was like 9 beds, 6 baths, like a mansion of a beach house, and it was on the water, and it was like a package deal, and she wanted like 3 something million for both properties combined, and yeah, I feel like it was a deal there. Maybe I just didn't. I wasn't really that experienced, so I couldn't wholesale it for a traditional cash offer. I knew that because she wanted too much. So maybe seller financing would have worked, and that would have been a hell of a deal. a
Yeah,
hell of,
that was a hell of a deal,
I don't know how
bro.
much you put down there.
yeah, exactly, man. Maybe it could have been some other way. I don't know, but I just know she wanted to sell it. You know.
That's crazy.
Huh.
Let me ask you a question real quick about back to PPC. How much are you paying per lead, would you say, if you know?
So So the last time that I looked, I think it was like a little over $100 per lead, basically.
That's not bad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little over 100 per lead. So far, I was just if you was to ask me how many leads have I generated, from the amount I spent, I would say anywhere between 20 to 30-ish leads. Like I said, I'm starting at the bare minimum, man. I'm doing 3 grand a month. 1 grand to the ad management, their company, and then 2 grand in ad spend. But if you think about it, once I scale up to 35, then 4,000, then 5 grand a month, that's when you'll see more leads coming in, and that's when ultimately you'll close more deals because the more money you spend, more money you make. So,
Yeah. Huh.
sure.
So that's your main. Is there? You said you're doing something else as well other than PPC right now?
Nope.
See.
Besides networking and yeah, I'm not really doing anything else because I feel like you have to be good at one marketing strategy, and once you get good at that, double down, and then once that's then go to another strategy. Like a lot of people start with cold calling and texting, which is good and fine. I just prefer if you want to get a deal quicker, PPC is the way to go. But if you don't have money, obviously JVN, agent outreach, cold calling. But if you do have money to start with, definitely PPC all day long.
Everything inbound.
Inbound is just so much higher quality leads.
So people want your help.
Yeah, exactly. For instance, I speed to lead. I don't know what your budget is like, but if you buy, like I said, I can't promise you'll close a deal on the first lead you'll buy, but it's a higher chance, a higher conversion.
Much higher chance.
Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, the 2 deals that I have under contract now are thanks to iSpeed to lead. And I literally brought that back when the Super Bowl was happening for $5 because they had a little crazy special. So
Wild.
So do you get the emails that pop up?
yeah, man, I get every
Yeah, we
Love
get
our
them all
shit,
day,
It's
bro.
crazy.
But see, that's the thing. A lot of people like, well, our speed to lead is expensive, but they're literally doing 50% off, 60, 80% off. And you have it, So yeah, that's I speed to lead is definitely a great way to get your first deal. But like I said, the deal that I'm working on in the seller finance mobile home, I bought that lead for $5 and I'm projected to make 5K on that one. So imagine turning $5 into 5 days.
That is
It's a
crazy,
good
bro.
ROI there.
That's a crazy ROI.
You did well.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, this will be like bought it's I think I've bought around like maybe 12 to 13 leads from iSpeed to Lead all time. So maybe if you can say, well, maybe average to get your first deal on iSpeed to Lead, maybe like 1 out of 15, one of every 15, something like that. Maybe. I know RJ Bates is doing like 1 out of 8. That man's a killer.
RJ Bates is crazy, bro. I love how he's running his business.
He talks so well.
And he's so good on the phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, man. It just comes with a lot of practice. And I used to have phone fear too. Speaking with people, that's no longer this thing, But
Same here. I would hop on the phones and it would be like nerve-wracking. But now it's way more fun.
I mean, you got to talk. My fault. You go ahead. My fault.
No, you cut out.
No, you cut out for a second. You straight. Go ahead.
Oh, what I was gonna say is that phone fear is not a thing for me anymore. It's just that knowing what to say, how to say it, and just being able to negotiate over time. But like I said, I used to be scared. But you just have to keep, the only way to get over that is repetition, keep doing it.
Yeah.
So
And put yourself in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
Like if you hate cold call every day because eventually
it's normal.
Eventually it's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your website? So say somebody on your website goes in, they fill out the form or whatever it is to say, hey, I want to sell my house. This is why. How does that come into you? Do you get that through an email? Do you get a text? Does it pop up on your website and you call them right there? Or where do you go from once you get a lead in?
So the CRM that I'm using right now is Podio. So it will come in through Podio and it will send me email notifications. So you'll be on top of that. But yeah, I'm using Podio to get those leads.
Okay. What's that CRM a month? Hey there.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? My phone.
How much you pay for Podio every month?
I think it's anywhere between $25 a month because I have the basic version. But yeah, $25 a month, something like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
You like it? It's simple.
Yeah, like I said, man, I have to continue working at it, build a robust follow-up system so that way, I don't let any leads fall through. But yes, Podio is really good. I know a lot of wholesalers use that. But I'm kind of stuck in the middle because I've heard some people mention REI Simply. I don't know if you guys heard of them. They're supposed to really be really good as well. But it's between REI Simply and Podio, so I'm still trying to decide who I'm going to go with long term.
Yeah. Interesting. We've only 2 I've seen is Podio and our mentors using Freedom Soft. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Mm-hmm. And I know it's another one too, Salesforce, but that's like for elite people like spending.
No, that's if you got like a business going. Like that's if you got employees and shit.
Yeah, that's like 10-20,000 a year. That's what I heard.
Yeah, no, that's like a big company. Like my dad works sales for a company and they've used that
Oh, really?
They've used that for so long. Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
And, yeah, it's definitely a big company. You got to do some value to be able to use them.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
All right. Well, how long have we been going here?
Yeah. I mean,
we're at 2. Are we around 30?
yeah, this thing's gonna shut off soon. I don't have the premium version of Zoom, so they only let me do like 30-minute meetings.
Okay. That's
So,
fine.
but I don't really have anything else for you, to be honest.
Yeah, we just got your whole jam, bro.
Honestly, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Want to discuss anything?
Yeah.
I mean, we're I don't want to say brand new. Like we've been doing it for a while.
We've been doing it for a while, but we're not like we haven't been making money for a while.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for a while.
We haven't made any money at all yet.
We're not doing it.
So let me ask you guys this: what's your marketing technique or source to get leads?
So
Call.
we're cold calling.
And it's a couple knocking.
And
beginning and end of foreclosure, we knock some doors.
Yeah, because we learned that
Hot zones.
there's hot areas, and then there's the beginning where people first get they're going to auction notice, and they're like, oh no. So the first couple, like probably 5 days or so, will knock, and then the last 5 days or so will knock. Because at the end, people are like, oh shit, I'm about to get foreclosed on.
If you haven't, because most people are going with a loan mod, or at least trying to, which is just taking the lump sum that you need to pay and just throwing it on the back end.
So they'll be back on the list again.
Yeah, so they'll be back on the list again, but 2, there's a lot of people that don't get approved for it, and so that's the people at the very end. They're like, oh, I don't know how to keep my home. And so if they're a little, they're either usually going to go to auction or get them. That's like those are the people we come for, because there's at a certain point, that middle area, everybody thinks they have it figured out. Everybody thinks they know exactly what to do. And at the end, you catch the people who actually might need help and be willing to open up a little bit, because they are like, out of options.
Yeah.
So with pre-foreclosures, what I've heard a lot from sub 2 people or people that really target those type of lists is that, just because they say no or, H no, or, don't call my house again, is because they're, frustrated. They're mad with their situation. They let the emotions get the best of them. And so when it comes to that time, well, some people, to be honest, really don't care. They don't care if it destroys their credit. They don't care if all the
Some people crazy though. I don't need my house.
But yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that we've learned probably the most over these past couple months, is just every single person has different shit that's going on in their life, and so you've got to be able to pick up on that and connect with those people. So yeah.
It's not even, because this was huge, I think, for us in figuring out how to really talk to these people on the phones, is we don't need to sound like we're professional and businessy and negotiating on the phone. You just want to be a therapist, because the house is cool, but what matters in the deal is the person's problem, the reason they're letting go of that house. So if you just talk to them about that, it can make somebody open up and feel comfortable enough with you to maybe sign a contract and maybe help them sell their house.
100%, man. I've also heard too that instead of trying to say, "Hey, do you want to sell your house? Do you want to sell your house?" Ask them, "Do they want to keep the house?" That's what I heard.
That's what I've been. Yeah.
And we present 8 options. So, and the last option is a cash offer.
We even give them an option to list with a realtor.
Yeah. So we go through the whole thing with them. But yeah,
that's our spill.
We've actually got two properties under contract right now that are supposed to be closed. Supposed to be closed soon.
Yes.
From door knocking. So
yeah.
One of them's pretty fat. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I've heard that it's higher than 6 figures. So
for the assignment fee.
The assignment fee.
And so I'm guessing your mentor is helping you sell those.
Yeah. So obviously we don't get
100.
we won't get the six figures quite yet, but it'll be a good number. So
yeah.
I mean, heck yeah, man. I mean, if you say it's projected to be a six-figure assignment fee, and obviously I guess you guys split 50-50, that's like 50K each, right? I mean,
yeah,
of course.
I don't know I don't think he's gonna let us go that deep on it because he's pretty much what we're doing with him is he's taking us because we went for a while by ourselves with no direction. So he's taking us step by step through this where
we simply are just generated this lead for him. He closed the whole thing, got him under contract, is basically doing the rest of it.
Yeah.
So we'll get paid probably 10%.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's something. That's
that's solid, bro.
That's over 10,000.
That's a lot of money for a 19-year-old kid.
Yeah, speaking of age and everything, yeah, I'm 19 as well.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be 20 in October.
Yeah, bro. Look, I've met so many. Like, I've been to a couple of events recently. I don't know if you know who Aaron Bevins is. Aaron Bevins and Quentin Flores. I went to their event. We both did in San Antonio. And then we went to the Brent Daniels one, the one in Phoenix that they just had. And I've met so many young kids, bro. Young people in this industry. And I didn't know that there were so many people out there who are just so dedicated to this business. It's crazy how young we all are.
Made a decision.
And it's so wild.
Because freaking college is not going to be the way we all get wealthy, you know.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Did you, matter of fact, speaking of that San Antonio event, I met one of my guys that we've been talking, and he's a really good guy. His name is I think he follows you guys. I've seen him. I think it's Vincent Vasquez.
Vincent. Yes, bro. I know Vincent. We hopped on Zoom with him. We haven't talked to him in a while. I think you reminded me. I think I'm gonna follow up with him, see how he's doing. But he came up to me and he was like, bro, I know I can see the drive. In both you and your partner's eyes, bro. I can see it. And I was like, yes, sir, bro. There's not a lot of us out here, bro, but it's
good when you find one.
It's good when you find one.
Yes, sir. Did you guys graduate high school last year as well?
So he's
20.
He's 20. He's a year older than I am. So I graduated. I'm still supposed to be in freshman year right now of college.
I'd be a sophomore. We started this year down at Georgia Southern, and we're ending this year not at Georgia Southern. So
that's okay, that's good, man. Yeah, I graduated last year, from high school. I started in junior year wholesaling. Junior.
Yeah, bro. I can't even think about what I was doing junior year, bro.
Man, yeah,
that shit's crazy.
I wish I found this in high school, man.
If we found this in high school,
it'd be a different story right now.
Who you telling me? If I found out about this freshman year of high school,
yeah.
But I know another guy who's is younger than all three of us. He's like kind of Jamil's business partner. Have you heard of Andy Rock?
Yeah, I've seen
who?
Andy Rock, something like that.
I've heard of him.
He's cool. I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Jamil's partner because matter of fact, too. I don't know if you guys do agent outreach. Another way to probably get deals, which I'm gonna look into in the future, is their development software called Astro Blaster.
Yeah,
I've heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's where. So basically, this kid is like I think 17, about to be 18, whatever. But he literally sits in school, and while he's in school, agents are sending him off-market deals or pocket listings strictly, directly to his CRM, wherever it's getting sent to. And so he gets out of school, from what I heard, he counts the properties, makes the offer, and goes about his day. So I'm pretty sure
crazy.
Several deals a month just off doing that. And he's like 17. So
Yeah. That was another thing, bro. We saw a couple young people doing this, and we were like, okay, if they can do it, there's no way we can't do it.
Yeah.
And as long as you just keep pushing, you'll get there.
Yeah, man. I'm in my scaling phase right now. I definitely want to get to 3 to 5 deals a month, because right now, as you can see, I still live at home with my mom. My goal first is to get, my transportation, which is a Tesla. I really want.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The Model 3?
Yeah. No, yeah, Model 3, a used Model 3. And I project maybe by this summer I'll definitely have it. Then after having my transportation, is working on buying a house. And so that might not, who knows, that might not be till next year once I have everything running and everything like that. But yeah, I definitely want to be able to move out eventually, but it's not going to hurt because I can stack my funds. We can stack our funds,
Yeah.
We don't have to figure out a car note, mortgage, utilities, rent. We don't have to.
Exactly. Nothing. No bills, bro. No bills. Gas and food. That's it.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. If we're making 10, 20K a month consistently and we're living at home with our parents, yeah, we might help out, give them some money every now and then, but that helps us scale faster than anybody else, because like everybody else has kids and responsibilities. And not saying we don't, but I'm saying that we can scale at a faster level because of all the money we're profiting. So
that's huge to start this thing when you're young.
Yeah. It's huge to start this when you're young, bro.
You just have more time, you have more drive, you just do more.
Yeah.
Minded to everything. So I mean, that for us, that was it. I saw a TikTok video and we just kind of started working, and that was that.
That was the whole thing.
It was just like, yeah, this works, we're gonna do it. And we did it.
Matter of fact, I just followed a girl off TikTok. She's a wholesaler, and we're probably gonna hop on the call tomorrow. And I just follow her on Instagram. Have you heard of? I don't really know her full name, so I don't know her name for us. So I'm just gonna call her by Instagram name. Have you heard of this Dream with K? Dream with.
She was on his podcast.
Oh, wow.
His podcast, but yeah, somehow. Is she in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what she.
Yeah.
The reason why I brought her up is because I didn't know if you guys maybe do deals. She's been doing some deals from TikTok, what she's doing, and so I didn't know if you guys maybe knew her or whatever.
Oh, but I know she's good. I know she's on her stuff. I know she does deals. Yeah.
For sure.
All right, bro. Well,
yeah, we're running low.
We're running very long time, so.
Okay, man. Appreciate y'all having me on, man. We definitely.
Hell yeah, brother.
It was awesome talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Story.
Hit me up, man. You got my number. Just text me, and we can go from there.
All right, sounds good, bro.
All right, bro. All right, let's keep that.
All right, enjoy your day, bro.
You too. All right.
Bye-bye.